Hello and welcome back to the channel. Very exciting episode today. We are actually in North Wales. Behind me is RS Tuning with our friend Nathan Woza on YouTube. I'll put his stuff there. And basically we have our S3 that is here. It has meth in it. Here if you want to go check the install video, and we are going to get a tune. Couple of maps, low boost without meth, high boost with meth. Stick around to find out how much brake horsepower do we actually get. Now at the tuning place. Boom. Meth is in there. We should be running the dyno session very soon. Okay, we are now back home. Actually, a few days after the tuning has happened, mostly because the GoPro battery is still messing up, and then we had to manage phone battery as well for the GPS and all that good stuff. So yeah, you know, did terrible on recording while we were on site, apart from the couple of intros on basically all the runs and stuff. So as you've seen in the previous footage, we actually reached 568 brake horsepower, and then we basically dialed it down to 547, well 550 essentially, simply because the engine is not built yet. So we could get more out of it, but then the longevity of the engine, you know, it's a bit hit and miss how long it's going to last if you hammer it. Plus, the end goal is to actually build the engine, so there is no point pushing it now for the sake of an extra, 20 or 30 brake horsepower when we are going to build the engine on, pop the 600 barrier later down the line anyway. So, final result is basically essentially what the tune we landed on, 547.35 brake horsepower, and that is at 6,988 RPM, and then max engine torque is 446 foot-pound at 6,173. But if you look at the chart, so the red is your power, it goes up obviously, but as you can see the blue is your torque. On your torque, like before 4,000, I say like 3.5, the torque has pretty much, it's close to peak number and stay all the way down. So we've really got a lovely acceleration, and it does really feel it. I was going to record a bit like us driving back, but again, battery problem, and we actually encountered an issue that now I can explain, which is nice actually that I'm doing this few days later. So basically, on the way down, on the way back home, obviously wanted to test the tune. I hammered it a few times. Every time sometimes it was fine, sometimes I hammered it really nice, really getting those gear shift, and push, I had the EPC light coming on, which is electronic protection control, I think. Stop on the side of the road, in a safe spot, obviously. Stop the car, restart the car, problem gone, can hammer it again, push, EPC light come on. And when the EPC light come on, it's basically like limp mode. And it's unfortunate, like on the way back, there was actually a Volkswagen transporter that wanted to have a little play. I put down, EPC light came on, I got caned by a Volkswagen transporter. You know, because I had the issue. So the issue I've used OBD11 run diagnostic with the support of Nathan as well. Well, I've put this detail at the beginning. And basically it's a nice problem to have. It's normally a problem you never see on car under 600 brake horsepower, and basically it's a problem with the ABS system. So basically the wheels are going so quickly that the ABS system is like doesn't understand the signal, because basically it's not expecting such speed. So you know, I'll do another video for the fix, but it's basically a sensor and some setting we can change with OBD11 so that we don't have the issue anymore. But if I basically disable traction control, then the problem never happened and I can experience it. I popped out yesterday and it is mental, guys. You know, I can't wait to go do some 0 to 60 videos, some quarter mile on all that good stuff on a proper drive as well. But yeah, you know, Nathan was saying that Unicorn Development Tune will make the car like a different car, and when it comes to driving, it really is. On the sounds are all back the way it should, so it now sounds like a S3 should sound again, and the flame are quite a bit bigger and a bit hotter now, because obviously, you know, it's got 550 brake horsepower now, so it's a bit angrier than it was before. But yeah, a couple of things worth knowing if you want to, you know, to start with. I would highly recommend Unicorn Development for your MQB platform. They are amazing. And worth knowing if you go there, they normally have cool stuff, so they can do multi-map on those, and they can do running launch. Also, they do running launch only on built engine, so we'll get that later. And then they even do adjustable RPM for your launch control. Unfortunately, in my case, the facelift, this is a 2017, so it is a facelift model. The facelift model had a different ECU, a different tune, and that hasn't been cracked yet. So if you have a pre-facelift Audi S3 8V or Golf R or MQB of the same generation, you can get multi-map. I think it's up to 4 or something like that. And then you can get the variable RPM for your launch control, which, you know, just a couple of extra but pretty cool stuff. From what he was saying, basically this winter the facelift one should be sorted. So basically when that's available, with a bit of luck, maybe we have money to actually build the engine. So either when we go build the engine or when it is available, we'll basically go back to Unicorn Development and get this on this car as well. Because you know, just now that we've got meth multi-map, just having a map that doesn't use meth, so that you can disable your meth completely, so you're not meth dependent, is pretty cool. And yeah, I would really like to do a good flame tune as well eventually. And obviously the RPM mega important, so that you can for your launch control, because then you can actually control the RPM and adapt it based on the terrain, the weather, the condition, etc, etc. But yeah, you know, quite pleased, guy. My baby is back to being a beast on much quicker than ever. And I think the only reason we've got like the ABS issue is because we've dropped so much weight. I think like 175, 185, something like that. That our power to weight ratio is basically close to, you know, probably a stock weight with 600 odd brake would be at. But yeah, well, watch out, guys. North to 60 Quatermail video are coming. I need to book Centapod as well because we need to go see what he's going to do over there. But yeah, overall, guys, yeah, apart from that little EPC problem, which again, like I said, it's easy fix anyway. It's a nice problem to have because it's a fast car problem essentially. So yeah, no, frankly, wicked. Was good to see Nathan. I'll put his stuff, his YouTube down there again. He's mega busy, but like, watch his videos for like the knowledge of the MQB platform. It's mad. If you're considering building your MQB platform, go to him. He's already done 21 this year. He was saying, they are decent on price. They do it very quick, and the quality of the work is excellent. Go check some. The beauty with him is, on YouTube you can go check and you will see what he does for build, stuff like that. He cleans the engine. It's really out there. He's built multiple now MQB platform with over 700 brake horsepower. So whatever you want, whatever your budget, he can handle it. It's not the closest to go, but if anything, something I've learned with now being modifying the S3 for a few years is it's best to travel to get the best and get people who already know the platform, because if you want to get the most out of it, you actually need people that know their stuff quite well. So yeah, Nathan, if you're watching, thanks again, mate. And I waited months for this, and it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. I'm glad I didn't went anywhere else and waited for it. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to go blah blah for stuff like that anymore. It's all done. It's all thingy bob. On yeah, I mean, next video will probably be not to 60 or something like that, I reckon. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.